The 4th grade M.O.R.E class presents the best Christmas pageant ever.
Claude Herdman emptied the entire 1st grade in 3 minutes flat one day. He took his cat in for show and tell and had not fed it for 2 days, so it was already mad. He carried it to school in a box, and when he opened the box, his cat shot straight up into the air and came down scratching the blackboard, shredding books, and scratching kids. Everybody in the hall! Miss Brandel pulled a coat over her head, got a broom, and started chasing the cat around the room, yelling at the cat.
Here, kitty. Claude, come in and get this cat.
But teacher, you told us out here.
I know, but now get in here.
After that cat rampage, Miss Brandel was putting Band-Aids on all hurt children or anyone who showed her some blood. After that, the rule was no living thing for show and tell, but that was not the end of the Herdman shenanigans. Alice's cootie story is another case of Herdman interference. Alice is a nasty clean person who has detergent hands by the time she was only 4. Yet, one summer she got a case of head lice at summer camp. Somehow Imogene found out whenever she got the chance, she would smack Alice on the head and yell,
Cooties, cooties.
Yes, they were both sent to the principal's office.
What is this all about?
Well, I had to hit her. She's got cooties and I did not want them crawling on me.
You did not see one. I do not have them anymore.
What do you mean, anymore? Did you have them lately?
The principal had to send Alice to the nurse's office for a check, who said Alice was okay, but everyone called her Cooties for the rest of the year. You can see how the Herdman children got their reputation as bad kids. Then they came to church and infiltrated the Christmas pageant.
Mom was giving everybody their parts in the Christmas pageant at church.
Now, who wants to be Mary? Do you have a question, Imogene?
No, I would be Mary, and Rob would be Joseph.
Well, does anyone else want to volunteer? Well, Ralph will be Joseph. Anyone else for Mary?
No one else wanted to be the wise men either, except Leroy, Claude, and Ollie. There was only one Herdman left, and one maiden heart left. And you can guess who is the angel of the Lord, Gladys Herdman.
Everybody else will be angels and shepherds.
There she was, my mom, stuck with a Christmas pageant full of Herdmans. The thing was, the Herdmans didn't know anything about the Christmas story, so Mom had to tell them.
What was that thing they laid the baby in? Was that manger thing? Is that a bed in a barn?
That is the point. They didn't have a bed in the barn, so they had to use whatever was around. What would you put a new baby in if you didn't have a bed?
We put Gladys in our dresser door.
What were the wadded up clothes?
The what?
You said it. The wadded up. She wrapped it in wadded up clothes.
Swaddling clothes. Yes, people long ago used big pieces of material to wrap their babies in tightly so they couldn't move around. It made the babies feel comfortable and safe.
You mean they tied him up and put him in a feed box? Where was the child welfare?
And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them. Shazam! Now, when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, behold, there came wise men from east and west, saying,
That's you, Claude and Ollie, so pay attention.
What does it mean, wise men? Were they school teachers or something?
No, dumbbell. It means like President of the United States.
Why, that is close, Claude, since they were actually kings.
Well, about time. Now they can tell the innkeeper off and get the baby out of the barn.
Mom continued and read about the gifts the wise men gave the young child of gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
What's that stuff?
Precious oils and fragrant resins.
Oil? What kind of cheap king is that? You get better presents from the firemen.
Imogen is talking about the gifts the herdmen sometimes give from the local firemen at Christmas.
Get away from the baby.
The wise men don't want to hurt him for heaven's sake.
What if we go back to Herod and tell him about the baby?
I don't think it's very nice talking about the baby Jesus being murdered.
So the story was told, and my mom decided to use a baby doll instead of a real baby for the show. Dress rehearsal came next with costumes.
Now, Imogen, you know Mary didn't wear earrings.
Well, I got my ears pierced and I had to wear these or they will grow back together.
What did the doctor say about leaving something in them?
What doctor?
The one who pierced your ears?
Gladys pierced my ears.
That really made one shudder.
Let's start again.
I think I have to tell them what his name is.
No, it wasn't Mary who named the baby.
Told you.
Yeah, unto you a child is born.
Unto me, I'm the one with the baby, not them.
No, no, no. Jesus belongs to all.
It was the night of the pageant. At 7:30 the pageant began. The church was singing O Little Town of Bethlehem, and Mary and Joseph were supposed to be coming in. They didn't enter.
I knew something like this would happen.
Then Ralph and Imogen entered and looked around. Imogen had the baby and thumped it in the manger.
Hey, unto you a child is born.
Everyone trembled, mainly because they were so afraid of Gladys, but it worked. The wise men entered. As for ruining the whole pageant, the herdmen had improved the pageant a lot by doing what came naturally. In the end, Imogen was crying during the last song when the church got to Son of God, Love's Pure Light. It was the best Christmas pageant ever.
Oh, little town of Bethlehem, how still we see